Hello guys, long time no see. Okay, so I'm finally back, and so for today's video, I'm gonna be redrawing Stardew Valley characters, more specifically in my style. I'm gonna be doing 3 characters in this video. I'm gonna be doing Abigail, Haley, and Sebastian, and I hope you enjoy. Sorry if the audio is bad, still don't have a mic. Okay, so first off, we're starting off with Abigail. For her, I forgot to record the drawing process, which I did traditionally, and then just transferred digitally afterwards. But it was nothing special, so whatever. I do that for Sebastian anyways, and I'll show it. When I first started playing Stardew Valley, Abigail was the first character to catch my eye because of her pretty character design, actually. I knew starting the game beforehand that there was going to be, like, bachelors and bachelorettes that you could marry in the game, and looking at all the characters that I had met within the first couple of hours that I started the game, she was the one that I was leaning towards the most, just because I literally thought every guy in the game that I had met so far, like Shane, Alex, and Elliot, were like not really my cup of tea and low-key kind of ugly. Well, later I discover the panel that shows up, like in the corner, that showed all the characters in the game that you've met, and at the very bottom is when I saw him. I'm gonna say the rest in a couple minutes when I draw Sebastian, and then I'll explain the rest of the story. Yeah, don't know what to say for Abigail anymore, other than the fact she eats crystals, which confused me at first. Like, what's that about? It was literally the first gift I think I ever gave her, because, you know, her vibe, I was like, oh yeah, she'll probably like that, and I was right, but it turns out she liked it a little too much. Caught me off guard the first time when I gave it to her. Delicious. Like, bro, chill, that's a rock. Haley. I don't really have anything to say for her, you know, she's just Haley. But for this redraw, I didn't really change anything about the character design at all. I kept most of it all the same just because, you know, I was just drawing them the way that I would draw them. That's all I'm really doing. Other than Sebastian, which you'll see once I draw him, I usually don't draw girls either, ever, so this was kind of new, especially since I'm doing all these digitally, which is kind of good because then I can, like, adjust anything that I do wrong. I'm not any pro at drawing hair, so if anything is wrong with this piece, just ignore it. For Sebastian's, I did remember to record my drawing process, but the camera quality is just terrible. It's really dark, and it's just boring to watch, so I'm just gonna go back to showing you the digital version. Sebastian! First thing I did was just flip the canvas a couple times to see if the proportions were wrong, which they were, so I just fixed them up a bit. His hair is also, like, super hard to draw in my opinion, just because this is not the most natural type of hairstyle. Like, the middle strand is just, I don't know, kind of awkward. It looks awkward in the drawing that I drew anyways as well. So when I tried to draw it, it was really difficult to not make it look awkward, as I said. Sebastian is also the one that I drew that looks different from his actual character design. For this one, I added things to make him not, like, look more into character, but, like, I added piercings and stuff, which I thought would kind of fit his character. I don't know, I just wanted to do it. He looked good that way. So, anyways, Sebastian is my favorite of all the Stardew characters, so I always draw him, even if they look bad, because, you know, he's really hard to draw, as I was saying before. I was at the bottom of the list of all the characters and saw Sebastian, you know. I saw a dark-haired, emo-looking guy with no name, just, like, question marks beside him, because I hadn't met him yet. When I tell you I spent hours playing that game to try and find this guy. Eventually resorting to Google to, like, look up who he was and how to meet him, because I literally never saw him around anywhere. I didn't know that all I had to do was literally just go to the basement of Robin's house and he would be there. Eventually I finally got to talk to him after ages, and he finally got to introduce himself. Hey, I'm Sebastian, nice to meet you. No, can you leave? I'm actually really busy playing D&D with my friends over there, you know, the Goku looking guy and that goth girl. Yeah. Also, if you ever want to talk to me for whatever reason, too bad. I'm gonna be in my room like 99% of the time, so have fun waiting outside for days on end, waiting for me to come out, just so that you can give me a frozen tear in hopes that we'll become close enough to one day get married, but even then, I'm going to ignore you because I have better things to do than watch our 2 future children, and that's when I realized He was perfect. I got nothing else to really say for the video, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you did, and if you would like any other redraw video, like other characters of Stardew Valley, or even characters from other games or shows, then request them in the comments and maybe I'll do another one. If I have ideas, I'll actually make videos. So